Hi everyone, this is Nora. Thank you so much for joining me. Last week I did share my October setup for my personal rings as well as my A5 ring agenda. I am happy to report that things are going very well for me. In fact, the way I intended to use the personal size rings is exactly how I've been using this planner, and so I have zero things to report because everything is just as I shared it last week. I will link the video below so that you can check that out if you wish. And I did make some minor tweaks to my A5 ring agenda. So the A5 rings, this agenda is my main planner. This one kind of comes and goes, and I really don't mind having that type of relationship with my personal rings. In fact, I'm not sure what's going to happen for 2025, and it is what it is. At this point, I'm just going to make sure I finish 2024 strong and then worry about 2025. All right, so let's look at what I changed. But before, I want to just let you know that I will also share my latest Infinite Lotus order right here. This is my part 2 for 2025. All right, so let's see. I'm not going to go through everything because I did share these items in my October setup video. However, the items that I did change were 2 of them. First of all, I did go back and write my wins for September because this is how I'm using these inserts here. And this would be the first change. I decided to bring these back. These would be quarterly inserts. And what I do here is just use this as an academic quarterly where I write things that are related to my job as well as my kids' school. I do a little color coding by using a pink transparent dot for my items, and the gray ones are for my kids. And so I have this all filled in for January all the way to December. And yeah, so far I think this is nice because I can always go straight to this insert and know when the kids are off without having to kind of get lost in what I have going on for the monthly view here. Also, I like using this as a kind of like a pre-planner for those academic items. So that's been working out very well for me for the month of October. I'm still in the month on one page. These are all from Infinite Lotus. However, for my weekly, I was going back and forth. And in my last video, I did share that I was going to use a different weekly than the one I ended up in. I am now back to the Infinite Lotus half-hour vertical week on 2 pages, undated. Yes, I can't believe it. I really missed it. I started planning in the other inserts that I intended to use that I shared in that October setup video, and then I soon realized, no, my brain I couldn't do it. So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to just date the inserts and continue to plan. However, I did want something with a running to-do list, so I did go with these. Previous to this, I was using some half-hour slots, you know, the month on 2 pages, the vertical ones from Rosie Papeterie. But then I was like, you know, let me go ahead, and I kind of want a full day view, right? Because you get Monday all the way to Sunday, and they're all the half-hour slots. So I like that consistency, and then having the running to-do list. The space is a little bit more narrow here, but you know, it's fine. And then I was still going back and forth, like, do I really want to just put stickers during the times that I'm working? And I decided, you know what, I'm going to do it. However, this week I decided to then actually write some tasks per day, so that way I won't have to use such a large sticker. Let's see how it goes. If it looks kind of busy, then I may go back to these here, but if not, then I might proceed and just kind of keep using up the space. So you can see this is not completed because this is this week, so you see a lot of these sticky tabs here and whatnot. All right, let me go into the order now because that's all I have to report. Okay, this video could have been super short, like 3 minutes, done, right? But I do have an order to share with you, luckily, and here it is. Again, these are all inserts for 2025. These are from Infinite Lotus and my part 2. So you always get a monthly card from Infinite Lotus, then a little planner card. This one says invest in yourself, and finally just the thank you card. All right, so I did take them out of the packaging because I just don't want that noise and then the glare, right? So I did go ahead and I ordered my 2025 dashboard, and so I've been using this right over here just to mark off each month. And I will probably continue to use them in this manner as well. Afterwards, I did go ahead and order the bundle that I shared with you, where I am using this to write my wins and then my academic planning. So all of this would come together for your quarterly planning if you want to do it like that, however you wish to do it. I'm very excited to continue with these. Next up is something a little different. So I can see someone using this for as your perpetual planner, okay, or maybe a future log. Now, I've been using these, but the undated version. And as soon as I saw these that were dated, I said, let me go with that. So I love the font. I love everything about it. I do have, like I said, these, but the undated ones that I've been using for my YouTube videos. So I just circle the month, okay? And then I just write, because it's this horizontal, I just write the title of the video, and that's it. I've also been enjoying the same layout in personal size. Except this, I've been using it just as a very simple on-the-go planner. So it just makes sense that I don't need to worry about boxes or anything like that. I just write the appointment across here because this is horizontal, and I call it a day. I do still note when paydays will happen and then when my husband is off, and done. However, now that these are dated, I may consider using this as a perpetual calendar. I'm not sure yet because I can continue using them for the videos, for the YouTube videos, and when I do them, that would work as well. So we'll see. And right behind here are these inserts. So this is the month on one page that I'm currently using, and I really have liked them. I like the simplicity of them, and it just doesn't require me to write in the boxes, as you can see. So it just looks a little neater. Okay, so I don't see any changes with these inserts, and that is really nice also about Infinite Lotus, that if you really like an insert, most likely you will always find it. I don't see Infinite Lotus phasing out many inserts or anything, and so it's nice that I can count on the inserts that have been working for me very well to return to the shop. And finally, I have this huge stack. So this may be a game changer to my planning for 2025, okay? As I just showed you, I am currently in these here, right? These are undated though. And, you know, as much as I hate undated planning, this I felt was the best option for me at the moment. Mostly because I figured that that's the way my brain has been kind of thinking. I don't know, I can't even explain it. But anyways, all I know is that these are working for me and I missed them when I stopped using them. All right, but this might be a game changer because what I'm about to show you is a week. Now, right here is a week on 2 pages. But I'm about to show you these new inserts from Infinite Lotus, and these are a week on 4 pages. Now, that will open up a lot of options for me. I could possibly just use a 5-ring agenda next year. But if I want to keep it fun, because you know I want to keep it fun and something portable, I could use these as well, right? So let me show you these inserts. You get a cover page. Of course, these are dated. And then on this side, it's very similar to that, except you have more space because now you only have Monday through Friday that have the half-hour slots that are, you know, you can actually see that. And then Saturday and Sunday are stacked and you can put whatever you want, you know, and put your hours in if you wish to and whatnot. Very, very nice. Starts at 7 a.m. and they end at 9 p.m. And then when you turn it, your week continues and you can write your to-dos here. So this would be great for just your time blocking and then move on and write all your lists here per day. Okay, Saturday and Sunday is a little smaller, right? The list space here, but you do have a spacious notes section. So that's nice. And then over here, priorities, items for this week, and your tracker. Now, I love my trackers in here, so I don't see myself jumping over here, but I could see myself creating a tracker for work items, and that's where things might get a little tricky for me because right now I'm currently using this as my personal planner, meaning like personal items, my life here at home, but this one tends to be focused a little bit more with work items. This would allow me to bring everything together. So I have a lot to think about if I do want to go all in and just use a week on 4 pages and have my entire life in here, right? But still have kind of a separation because I could designate these for work and these for personal items, perhaps, right? Or maybe go in a different direction. Now, I am the type of person that I will order different styles of weeklies in particular, and even monthlies, because I want options. And sometimes I'll start the year in 6 months in one particular layout, and then I'll end the year in another layout. But that's why I am in personal rings, because I just have to just purchase the inserts and I'm good to go, and I can refresh my planner whenever I feel like it. All right. However, though, and next week, I do have something I want to show you, something that I purchased. I already have it, but I'm going to wait because the reason why this item that I got is important to me is because I tend to use this as my portable planner, okay? But I got something that could maybe change this whole thing around for me, okay, as far as the way I'm using these two planners. But I need a little bit more time. Nonetheless, I'm going to share this item with you next week. Again, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of your support. If you have any questions or anything, I would love to answer them below in the comments. You can always find me over on Instagram. I'm Dr._Alva Plans. And I'd love to know, what do you think of these inserts and this idea of a week on 4 pages? For me, I think this can definitely be a game changer. But I don't know, right? We'll see. I will definitely keep you posted. And at least I have many months to still think about, right, what I'm going to use for 2025. Again, thank you so much and have a great day or evening.